brought flowers. It's very sweet of you.
You look amazing.
You don't look so bad yourself. Come in.
Well, if your culinary skills are even close to your ability to set a mood, I'm in for a treat.
Well, actually, I didn't make dinner.
I thought that was the point.
I figured, why wait? Why do we need to waste any time? Which do you prefer? Couch? The floor? Or just standing up?
What's gotten into you?
I'm just trying to help you out. I mean, isn't there $100 on the line if you get to nail the woman with HIV?
I'm not sure what's going on here.
What was I unclear about? You're the guy who's always up for a challenge, right? Hey, I have an idea. Why don't we up the ante and do it bareback? What's the matter? The risk of catching HIV from me a little too much of a challenge for you?
If we were to have sex, it wouldn't be unprotected. I'd use a latex condom and spermicidal jelly, and since your viral load is undetectable, the chances of me contracting HIV are minimal.
Great, you've done your homework, so what are we waiting for?
It's not your medical status is slowing me down. It's your unusual method of foreplay. Call me crazy, but it doesn't particularly turn me on to be badgered and accused the minute I walk in the door. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but you're obviously insulted or furious somehow that I'm here, even though I was invited, so forgive me. But I'm gonna pass on your little offer.
Oh, are you sure about that? I mean, there is $100 on the line, and I wouldn't want you to lose a bet.
That's the second time you mentioned $100.
I
What
heard
are you
you on the phone, Patrick. You bet someone $100 that you could get into bed with me. Well, you know what? You're gonna have to pay up on that one because I wouldn't sleep with you if I was virus-free and you were the last man on Earth. When I first met you, I thought you were the most shallow person I'd ever met. I guess this just proves that first impressions are the most accurate.
You know what happened, how nice you were being during the epidemic? Complimenting me on how I was taking care of things, worried about my lack of sleep.
Obviously, I was sick and delirious.
No. Not when you reassured me about how I was dealing with my father.
Well, I guess you fooled me then, didn't you? You do a reasonable impression of a human being with depth, maybe even the hint of a soul. But that's just surface. Patrick the surgeon is exactly all flash and technique. The very qualities that make it possible for you to cut into somebody's brain, arrogance, lack of empathy, the inability to connect, make you the soulless jerk that you truly are.
I'm really sorry you heard my side of the conversation.
I bet you are.
Gotta hand it to you. When you're right, you're right.
Yeah, jury's still out on that.
No, the verdict is officially in. I was sure even you couldn't pull it off, but obviously you're more persuasive than I thought.
Just have to approach it from the right angle.
Well, if you ever teach a seminar, sign me up. I'd love to acquire your technique. In the meantime, a bet is a bet. You got her to do it. Here's your money. There's one bet I'm happy to lose. You did a good thing, Patrick. My patient desperately needs this surgery, and her mother was terrified to consent.
Well, understandably so. Child needing brain surgery is never easy for a parent.
Well, without it, my patient would have died. By convincing her mother, you saved a little girl's life.
Yeah. $20 a game.
Be warned. I'm good.
Well, I'm already up $100 tonight, and as good as you think you are, so much better.
Excuse me, Brendan. Have you seen Patrick? I need a surgical consult.
He left. Said something about having a beer at Jake's.
about that?
It's all yours.
You know what? I'd rather have a dance instead.
I think I can manage it. Still haven't told me what brought you here tonight.
Oh, you know, Jake's place that I used to be able to come for a game of pool. It's better on the dance floor, and a cute boy that didn't ask a lot of questions.
Well, this is me shutting my trap.